Well, good afternoon, EIS. Good afternoon, fellow staff, students, everybody watching at home or around the world, wherever you may be. We're up to, double digits in views, Mr. Daglish. So we will be famous soon enough.
Double digits, eh? That's the big time, Mr. Marsh. Is the big time.
Absolutely right. Well, it has definitely been a busy week. Been a lot of fun. Everything seems to be back to normal. Kids are enjoying the sports hall. Everything sort of returning to somewhat of a normal life, touch wood, here in Moscow. So that has been very, very good to see.
Certainly has. Long may it continue. And we have a spate of Star of the Weeks. Is that correct, Mr. Marsh? Wow.
I have a very big stack, and I'll tell you, when it comes to safe, challenged, and happy, Mr. Monet continues to challenge me, but this time even more so. He is like this giant paragraph written. You'll see I've got my little notes here to try and help me with pronunciation when we get to that stage. But again, I think we just need to do a quick reminder. I know that we had this yesterday about throwing snowballs in the playground, guys. You cannot be doing that. Okay.
Yeah, there's still a lot of ice underneath there, and there's been a few injuries this week. So yeah, just don't do it. Really, that's the key. You can place yourself when you get outside of school. You can meet up with your friends and go absolutely berserk. But just don't do it in the school.
I know I've been having fun sliding down the hill with the kids.
Yeah, that's good. That's enough. Even playing football's cool. You know what I mean? Everything's fine. Nice slide tackles and stuff. So just enjoy it.
Well, it's a lot easier to slide on ice, isn't it?
It is.
Great.
Yeah.
Been very good fun this week. And I'll tell you, we've had, well, the artwork in my classroom, Mr. Daglish, if you have a chance to come up later, you should see. They've just been doing some amazing things and talking about how doctors are superheroes, especially during this time with all the COVID around the world and, stepping up on the front line, so to speak. They've been doing a fantastic job. And one of the stars of the week this week is because of that artwork. So well done. And I'll tell you, year 4, 5, and 3 and 4 are the shining stars this week, I'll tell you.
Excellent. Do you have any of that artwork there, Mr. Marsh, that you can show us?
I do have some of the artwork, but it's not finished yet. So I'm going to wait and hold off on that until everything's fully colored and painted, and everything's still a bit half and half right now. But they did some amazing work. Not as amazing as my draft they made me last week, but,
yeah, that was,
nonetheless, it is a staggering draft.
The real giraffes that you showed me were absolutely phenomenal.
I know, they were absolutely wonderful. And then they painted mine, which just took it to a whole different level.
Yeah, in a bad way. Yeah.
And well, yeah, absolutely. And if people are unsure or can't remember how amazing that giraffe is,
show them one of the proper. Have you got one of the real?
I do, but I would have to run back there and grab it. And
go get it. Go get it.
All right.
People don't mind waiting, Mr. Marsh, and it's worth it.
Waiting, but I think most of the kids.
It's worth it. It's worth a try because this stuff.
The kids all took them home yesterday, so I apologize for that. The kids took them home yesterday for the real giraffes, but I will show the superhero doctors next week, and you will see on the art star of the week that it. You'll see. Well, we will start here from Mr. Monet because, my goodness, he's left a giant paragraph here. And this is for a student in year 3. So, travaille très bien à un bon comportement. Et montre ou intérêt pour la cour de français. I do apologize for my butchery of the language on that one, but this one, for working hard, great behavior, shows a real interest in French class. This goes to Balise in year 3. So well done, Balise. Good job. Good job.
Well done, well done.
And another student in year 3 from Miss Valentina. So for much improved attitude towards EAL lessons, which is great to see, and working hard to complete all tasks set for class. This goes to Sahib. So, Sahib, well done you. Good job, good job, good job. Well, now year 4 also has a couple. And this is first one is from Miss Anna in PE. This person is very diligent during PE lessons, does all the exercises, treats the teachers and students with respect, which is a great, great attitude and a great thing to be. And this goes to Xiang Wu. So well done, Xiang Wu. Good job, good job.
Xiang Wu the noodle.
And another student in year 4 from Russian. For amazing work, amazing homework, and great enthusiasm for learning. And this goes to Alexandra in year 4. So Sasha. Excellent work, year 4. Great job, great job, great job. And in year 5, from Miss Katia in music, has been practicing on the keyboard extremely well, and today performed a brand new tune perfectly. So well done. Great work, great work. And this goes to, in year 5, Jaden. So good job, Jaden. Well done, well done.
Good one, Jaden. Good footballer as well.
And in art, again, I will hide the name, but my goodness, you have to see the artwork on this. Just Miss Katia bringing it to a new level when it comes to Stars of the Week. Just amazing. And this person quite often has never seen Star of the Week, yes, this year, and for some different reasons once in a while, but it is great to see. And this person from Miss Sonia is very impressed with your amazing artwork this week. This person tried really, really hard, and it was really good to see. And I will share it next week once it's finished. Okay. So keep practicing, keep developing and improving your drawing skills. Well done. And in year 6, this goes to Shifan.
Shifan, awesome.
Shifan, well done, well done. And
again, that is something else.
Just look at that. I would take me all of my life to try and manage that one. Well, we'll move on to the class teachers. We've got a bunch here we'll start from year 6. And for working much harder, for trying more in class, being more active in class discussions. It's really good to see. Coming out of your shell slowly but surely. And this goes to Justina this week. So well done, Justina. Great job, great job. And from Miss Peoples in year 5, for her consistency in her attitude, behavior, and the quality of work in class and at home. Also great participation in all lessons. And this goes to Marina. Well done, Marina. Well done, well done. Excellent work. And from year 4, for helping Miss Elena settle in, which is really nice to see. Good. Always double checking that the classroom is tidy and improving English dramatically by using new vocabulary in everyday life. So well done, well done. And this goes to Yejang.
Knew it was. Well done, Yejang. Good girl, you.
Good job, good job. And from year 3, for working so hard on his angles this week that he finished correctly every problem he attempted. He has a great understanding of different angles and their sizes in degrees. And that's from Mr. Utting. And that goes to Victor. So well done, Victor. Good job, good job.
Excellent, Victor.
I know that in year 6, my kids have also been working on angles, maybe a little bit more, but just outstanding work, you guys. Well done, well done.
Well done there, guys. Mr. Marsh, did I show you this last week? Can't remember.
You did not show me that one last week. Is it another pen, Mr. Daglish?
Well, you may well be, Mr. Marsh. Let's double check. And it is another pen. And I keep the collection grows. This guy has caused all kinds of problems, and it distracts big time. But also it is a good reward if people knuckle down. Look at this, even the tripod moves like this, and even this does this. It's amazing. And
you are becoming the home of rather interesting pens, Mr. Daglish.
I am, and even 3D printed toys like the Mandalorian. He's found his way onto the table. He looks after Mr. Eggs. I don't know where Mr. Eggs is.
I did notice that Mr. Eggs had his own little protective hut there last time I was in your room.
Oh, yeah, he does actually. Right, sorry. Yeah, I thought Mr. Eggs was quiet. Now I know why. He's been built his own little bedroom. So he just talks. Say, hello, hello, Mr. Marsh. Hello. How you doing?
Mr. Eggs.
Yeah, he's still here. He's still here, Mr. Marsh. Don't worry about Mr. Eggs. He's safe from this little hut. Yeah. So there we go. The desk gets more bizarre by the minute in here. Right. So I will tell you now that I don't have one for early years, but that's okay. Miss Manu has been off with a nasty. She's lost her voice, but they'll hand that out in the classroom. I'll speak to Miss Nasty about that. Okay, year 2. I've kept this very simple, but let me just explain a little bit more. He had a bit of a wobble halfway through the week, this young man, but since then he's really pulled his socks up, as they say in England. Okay, he's really getting on with it, and I've kept the Mandalorian theme going with this young chap because this toy belongs to him, although it belongs to me now. I want to keep this. So for getting his head down and just getting on with the job, this is the way. That's what the Mandalorians say, you see. And I've even got a little Mando.
I do see that.
Yeah. Now the thing is, I was concentrating so much on that, I forgot to put the word "the" in there. So I've had to squash that in now. See, even teachers make mistakes. So no, well done, Victor, for getting yourself together at the end there. He pulled himself together, and I've seen a big difference. I want that to continue. So Victor, this is the way. Keep going. Well done.
Well done, Victor. Again, Mr. Daglish, we all make mistakes. We all have bad weeks sometimes, but it's how you finish, not how you start.
It's nice, yeah. It's not, yeah. Mistakes are good because we learn by them. Right, and I'm very pleased about this one that's coming up as well, actually. Year 1 for showing great interest and engagement in science and actively participating in on-the-carpet discussions. And this has come from Miss Natasha, I'm sure with some input from Miss Allison as well. And this goes to Ildar. Ildar, well done. I'm glad to see your name on one of these. Well done, young man. Here's another one who has to join the Mandalorian sect. Keep it together.
We may need to invest in a baby Yoda.
Baby Yoda. Nadia drew a nice little baby Yoda in a little book the other day and brought it in. It's fantastic.
Can't go wrong with baby Yoda.
Maybe baby Yoda and Mr. Eggs can hang out in a little pod, you know, talk about things like skin color and things like that, you know. Wow. Right, so Mr. Marsh.
I know that it has also been a very interesting week for house points because my goodness, the kids stepped up, and I do need to make a special shout out to one of the students in year 5, because this week I thought my challenges were a little bit tricky, but this week proved to be quite difficult, and even the teachers were struggling a little bit, I have to say. But one of the students in year 5 stepped up and got every single one correct.
That's very impressive.
It is really impressive because none of the teachers could do that, and absolutely nailed them all. And she's an eagle, even though I have a feeling that we may not jump to the top for this one, but well done. And this goes to Saskia in
Awesome.
Saskia in year 5 was the only person this week to get 10 out of 10.
Oh,
so well done.
Amazing, Saskia. Good girl. Well done. She actually sometimes joins it to play football as well. She's a jack of all trades. Okay, yeah, with big points because it's been 2 weeks slot. You can remember, Mr. Marsh. Okay, so in 4th position after the 2 weeks with 78 points was the early forwarders, and that was the Bears. The Bears. It's
well done, Bears. Good job. 74 is still very impressive.
78, sorry, 78.
Or 78, even better.
So, okay, in 3rd position, now gets tight. 2nd and 3rd are very tight. Only 2 points difference. In 3rd positions, rather, with 123 this week, it is Wolves.
Wolves.
Good
well
job.
Well done.
He's still in the fight. And I should have put in I should have done your challenge, Mr. Marsh, and getting some extra points in there because it would have taken us above Wolves. So even I'm learning about the importance of that. Above Wolves.
There will be a brand new challenge next week as well.
Yeah, well, it's always interesting. With only 2 points extra or on top of the Wolves score with 125, second place this week is Eagles.
Good job, Eagles. I'm very sure Saskia had a lot to do with getting us just that 2 extra points. It makes all the difference in the world.
Absolutely.
So well done, Saskia, for
I'm
pulling the Eagles into second.
Yeah, well done. See, if I jumped in and did the business, we would have been up there. So yeah, look, even the teacher, I've learned 2 things today already. Right. So obviously the Tigers are at top. Like the Tigers are doing very well. They've come out of nowhere. They just all of a sudden got this zest of
I
life.
thought they started in 4th place, if I remember right. But
Yeah, they were like that for a while. They were right at the bottom. The Bears were flying. Now it's the tables have turned, as they say, because new children come and go. So people change houses a bit, and it changes things up. So with 153 points, Tigers win the last 2 weeks. Well done, Tigers.
Well done, Tigers. Well done, well done.
It's a massive score. Okay, so totals, where do things stand now? It's just getting tighter by the minute, but there has been a shift. In 4th position with a new total of 947, it is the Bears.
Ooh, well done, Bears. That is an impressive total.
It is an impressive total. Yeah, but there's one total.
If I remember correctly, when my house captains came up yesterday and gave me those numbers to give to you, that there was not a lot of difference between 4th, 3rd, and 2nd there, was there?
No. I mean, this thing's going to go, it's going to be interesting. The key is for these 3 to stick with the leader and not let it be a foregone conclusion here. But I think we'll be all right. Let's see what happens. Anyway, in 3rd position with a new grand total of 953, there's only 6 extra. It is Wolves. Okay, so well done, Wolves. You actually, yeah, we'll get there. Eagles, 2nd position, now with 979. So well done, Eagles.
There is very little difference between those 3.
There isn't, and as you may have guessed, the Tigers have stretched their lead because they. Okay, but now they've broke the 1,000 barrier, the 1,000 point barrier.
Well done.
It's only February, so give you some idea. New total of 1,032. So
wow,
Tigers,
just amazing work, Tigers. Well done.
King of the jungle so far. See what happens.
Maybe next week when we get the challenge, I will accidentally close my eyes when the Tigers things come up and see if we can't help catch up a bit. I wouldn't do that though, but it'll be good, and we'll have some extra challenges next week. They do matter. Those extra 10 or 5 points makes a lot of difference, guys.
They certainly do. And yeah, I've got some ideas. It's time I help the Bears out a bit. It's no good.
Definitely the teachers have been helping, and mostly it's the Tiger teachers helping.
I see.
I am not allowed to do this. So for me, it's impossible. I can't help the Eagles on this one. But the rest of the teachers that are up here, the Eagles and Wolves and Bears, you can hand in your scores as well.
Yeah. Well, don't worry, Mr. Marshall. We'll get there. It's time for the Wolves to come out now. We've just been sort of prowling around in the background, but now it's time
as Wolves often do. They just sort of keep a low profile, watch carefully, and then strike when the time is right.
Absolutely. This is the way. This is the way.
Well, Mr. Daglish, it has been a great week, and we're looking forward to more wonderful things next week. So on behalf of myself, Mr. Marsh, our fearless leader, Mr. Daglish, we wish you all a very wonderful golden time. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Well done.